All right, guys, back to problem E. We are looking at same sign integers, so that means that we will add them and keep the sign the same. So we are going to take 5 plus 7. Adding those together, we get 12. Since both 5 and 7 are negative, that means that my answer will also need to be negative. All right, on F, we have opposite signs. So again, that means we are going to subtract them. 21 minus 8, we will need to borrow. Please be careful to borrow correctly. That should be 11. And 11 minus 8 is 3. And then 1 minus 0 is 1. So we have 13. We need to decide if 13 is going to be positive or negative. So we look at the absolute values of our integers. Negative 21 has an absolute value of 21, and 8 has an absolute value of 8. Since negative 21 has a greater absolute value and it's negative, that means that my sign of my answer will also be negative. All right, let's move on to G. We have 32 plus negative 14. They are opposite signs, so we are going to subtract. 32 minus 14. I am going to borrow. And 12 minus 4 is 8, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So I have 18. And again, I'm looking at absolute value to decide if my answer is positive or negative. 32's absolute value is 32. Negative 14's absolute value is 14. Since 32 has a greater absolute value and it's positive, then that means my answer 18 is positive. Last but not least, problem H. We have opposite signs again. So we will be subtracting 55 minus 44. 5 minus 4 is 1. 5 minus 4 is 1. I have 11. And 11 is going to stay positive because 55 has a greater absolute value than negative 44. All right, guys, that completes the notes for today. And we are going to just quickly glance at the assignment that follows the notes. So on this, it is adding integer skills practice. All you are doing is finding the sum. So you are going to add if they are same signs and subtract if they are opposite, and then you decide which sign, positive or negative. Please make sure that you are putting the correct sign, because if not, then that answer is wrong. 4 and negative 4 are not the same value. If you go to the back side of this page, and yours will be on Google Slides with text boxes for you to fill in your answers, you have an application practice where you're going to solve the problem using integer addition. I would like for you to write the integer addition problem and then the solution also. So we will model the first one together. Joelle has no money, so she borrowed $28 from her mother to pay for dinner and a movie. She earned $35 babysitting that weekend. How much money will she have after paying her mother back? Enlarge this just a little bit. When you borrow money, that is a negative because you are needing to pay that back. It's not just free money. When you are earning money, that is positive because it is your money that you are earning. So our first addition is going to be negative 28 because she had to borrow, adding in there a positive 35. Okay, these are opposite signs, so we will subtract. 35 minus 28 is 7. And since 35 has a greater absolute value and it's positive, then that means my answer is positive. And then a quick little sentence to cap off the problem. Joelle has $7 left. Again, just a quick little sentence with a capital letter and a punctuation to let me know that you are understanding the problem. So we have the addition, the answer, and then a sentence explaining the answer. All right, guys, make sure that you are finishing your guided notes and the skills practice and application. And do not forget to submit and turn in so that you get proper attendance. All right, guys, have a great day. Text or comment on the Google Classroom if you have questions. I get it on my phone, so I can text you back real quick. And then email me if you have any more questions that you don't want to put on Google Classroom. Do your best and let me know what questions you have.